My name is Naofumi Iwatani. Before I was summoned into this world, I was like any other college student. But here, I am one of the 4 cardinal heroes, the Shield Hero. The 4 heroes have never gotten along. But as of late, it seems like that might be changing. Not that we can take advantage of it. Because just when things were looking up for once, Raphtalia's parents' homeland, Kutenlo, sent assassins into my lands. It all happened so fast. The second Raphtalia put on the Miko outfit that resembled the clothes worn by their emperor, they attacked. Now I'm on my way to Siltveld to try and catch a ship to Kutenlo, where hopefully I can talk some sense into these fools and get to the bottom of all this. On top of all that, the Phoenix will revive soon. But before it does, I need to deal with Kutenlo for Raphtalia's sake. Her future depends on it. Yeah, all right. I think it's time we take a break.
Thanks for checking on me, Galleon, but I promise I'm... Achille!
Seeing as we'll be approaching the border soon, it's probably best I head back to my land and regroup my forces.
Galleon?
What is it?
Driva Aqua Blast! Did you miss me, Master? Rafi? Huh?
What the hell? Why are you here?
At least pretend to be happy to see us.
How did you expect me to react? You 3 are supposed to be off training right now.
Why, yes, and that's exactly what we were doing.
So you're telling me it was just a coincidence that you ran into me here?
Well, so you see, we were busy training when we met Vittoria.
Wait, Vittoria?
She told us if we headed this way that we would eventually run into you.
She also mentioned she had a request for us she wanted me to tell you about.
Tell me later. I've got my hands full at the moment dealing with something that can't be ignored.
Rafi?
Huh? Can't you at least hear her out? Not only did she already pay in advance, but she also did a lot to help us.
Oh, really? And how exactly did she do that?
Just look! In exchange for lowering our levels a bit here and there, she gave our stats a huge boost.
She isn't kidding. From the looks of it, all of their stats have more than doubled. It doesn't matter.
Will you hold on a second? She also helped us with acquiring a new class.
If you want to help her out, you're more than welcome to.
It's not something I can do.
Let's see. It sounds like it has to be you and me to help, Master.
Are you 2 talking right now?
Yep.
I see. So you're off to Kutenlo.
Master has a question. He wants to know if you're going to kill off the Cardinal Heroes, if he decides to ignore the request you have.
I suppose my request can wait. But don't blame me if you end up regretting it later.
Whatever, he says. Not so high. Don't you know I'm afraid of heights?
Siltveld.
My imitation of the Hengen Muso secret technique. First stance, sun! How in the world is someone like Atla able to fight like that?
That's incredible, Atla! I guess Claire was right then. She really does have a talent for Hengen Muso. I have to train harder from now on.
The Shield Hero and his party have returned, everyone!
The plan is for us to reach the Siltveld border by tomorrow. Once we're past it, we can travel by land.
Does that mean I get to pull the carriage again?
Sure does. But we're not gonna be able to take it through the portal. Hey, Melty. Can you contact the Queen and have her prepare a carriage near the border checkpoint?
You make it sound like an easy thing to do. I suppose it couldn't hurt to ask her.
Understood, I dare say.
So I know that Philo's coming, but who else?
Well, it's a demi-human country. So taking a royal like Melty with us probably wouldn't be wise.
I'm well aware of that! Besides, someone has to stay here and watch your lands.
Appreciate it. How about bringing Foal and Atla?
The 2 of them have been training every day, and pushing each other to be stronger.
They've come a long way from when you pick them up in the arena, haven't they?
No kidding, and the rate that they've been improving at has been quite unbelievable. Seeing as they're from Siltveld, they might be useful in this scenario.
Now for me. What about the two of us?
I'd love for you to come along with us, but not when your curses haven't fully healed yet.
But they've both gone out of their way to bathe in the Carmina hot springs, so shouldn't their curses be lifted?
Well, the hot springs are helping, but it's still going to take some time.
Exactly. Just focus on recovering so you're ready to go when the Phoenix revives.
Understood.
I'll stay and help with the recovery process, if that's okay.
So our party going will be me, Raftalia, Philo, Sadina, Fol, and Atla. And of course you too, Rafi. So, did any Q-10 assassins attack while I was away?
It's actually been rather quiet here.
There hasn't been any sign of them since that first attack happened.
What?
The people
from my master's world should be after this village too, but there's been no sign of them either. You can make of that what you will.
What the hell is going on here? Are they being cautious since their scouts were eliminated?
I hope that's what this means.
I was looking forward to helping fend them off, but things here have been peaceful. Guess I'll have to be useful in other ways.
We just have to be ready when they attack. By the way, does anyone know where Motoyasu could be or what he might be doing? As weird as he is, he'd be useful to have here right now.
You have some nerve thinking you can invade my father's lands. You're not the first either. There were also some dudes dressed like ninjas earlier. For my father and for my beloved Philo, I will destroy you and obliterate your souls!
Ah! Please stop! I don't want to die at the hands of some weirdo!
Bye-bye now. Onward! The next group of evildoers demands my retribution!
Well, how do you like the carriage, Philo?
It feels like they used a different wood.
Does it really make that big of a difference?
Maybe a little bit.
Not sure what that means.
Looks like a crowd's starting to gather here.
I'm guessing that when the Queen arranged this carriage for us, rumor must have spread throughout town that we were coming. Make sure to stay on your guard, everyone.
Right. Why don't we take a break? I think all of us would be in better spirits with a little drink.
Pardon me, Your Majesty, but I have something to report. The false Empress and her companions have just arrived in Siltveld. I understand that this news might be worrisome. But I assure you I'll take care of everything. I shall cut down the shield hero and this traitor who seeks to rob you of your throne. You have my word. The two of them won't live to see Q-10 low. You put your trust in me, and I shall not squander it.
What do you think, Fol? Feel like home yet?
Not exactly. I've never been to this part of the country.
I don't remember being here very much either.
Something isn't right here. We made it through the checkpoint way too easily. Wonder what that's all about.
What does that banner say? Can anyone read that?
You don't need to know how to read it. Just look around at everyone's faces.
Oh, that big banner? It looks like someone's written Welcome Shield Hero.
Oh, interesting. So you can read it.
Being able to read stuff like that is the one useful skill my brother has.
Not true!
Just keep going, Philo.
Okay.
If you don't mind, sir, the Siltveld Royal Guard would be honored to escort the shield hero and his party to the palace. Follow me!
Even though I expect to see this kind of thing from Siltveld, it's nice to see them treating Master Naofumi this way. He deserves this kind of treatment.
Easy there.
I feel like I'm the star of a parade or something.
Even I'm surprised to see it turn out for you like this. You've become quite a revered hero, huh?
You know, I just remembered what the Queen of Melremark once told me about Siltveld.
Oh dear.
What did she say about Siltveld?
First off,
you're going to be welcomed, and then approached by noble women. After that, they'll attempt to form a type of harem for you, with women from any number of species.
a harem?
After that, you'll unfortunately fall victim to an unknown disease. And once it becomes too much, you'll...
What? Something like that isn't possible. If it isn't obvious already, the people of Silkbelt worship the shield hero as a god. They would never do something like that.
Yeah, well, I sure hope you're right. Well, either way, we need to try and get through this country as quickly as possible.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Shield Hero. Welcome. On behalf of Siltveld, we're honored to have you here. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Werner, and I'm a proud representative of the Shusaku race here in Siltveld. I'm happy to help however I can.
Shusaku? Well then, my name is Naofumi Iwatani. And this is...
I am Raftalia, one of his servants.
Oh, and my name's Philo. Nice to meet you.
My name's Sedina.
My name is Atla.
And I'm full.
Know that you are all welcome here.
Believe it or not, I purchased those two back when they were slaves in Zeltobel, but they're not pure-blood demi-humans. I don't plan on getting involved in any power struggles in your country or letting them get involved.
I appreciate your reassurance. Please, I'd like you to join me inside the palace. I'm sure you must be exhausted from your long journey, Shield Hero. But if you wouldn't mind me doing so, I'd like to request an opportunity for an audience.
An audience? Between who exactly?
I'm afraid your servants aren't allowed past this point. As you see, Shield Hero, the races that have ruled over Siltveld until now have gathered here before you in order to properly welcome you into our city.
I'm Solia of the Genmu race, honored to meet you.
And my name is Sulan. I represent the Owl Tatsu. It is a privilege to meet you.
Right. Thank you for that, I guess.
Your words honor me.
So is this how an audience is supposed to work here?
Yes. You must understand, we're overwhelmed with joy to see you.
Then, I'll just come out and say exactly what I need from you all.
Yes, sire.
I don't have any interest in taking over Siltveld, so rest easy knowing that. I'm merely passing through on my way to Kyutenlo. I don't intend on getting in the way of how you do things here or how you rule this country. On that note, I'd like you to prepare a ship to Kyutenlo for me, and as soon as possible if you don't mind.
I see now. You seem to be misunderstanding the situation before you, Shield Hero.
How so?
First, I would like you to rest from your long journey here. Then, after you've gotten enough rest and participate in tonight's banquet, we'd be more than happy to hear about any requests that you might have for us.
I don't have time for any of that. And I'm sure it's safe to assume some of you want me out of here as soon as possible, right?
I can't deny that. But please know we don't share in that way of thinking. That is a sickness in our country that must be purged.
Anyone who doesn't want Master Naofumi here is a traitor to his country. We should round them up and execute them all!
While your name evokes discourse in some, please know our undying loyalty to you remains unaltered. It's important to us you remember that.
What a pleasant thought, to swear my loyalty to Master Naofumi.
If you're loyal, then shouldn't you be trying to grant my wish as soon as possible?
We'd be more than happy to prepare a ship for you. But please, you must understand that we'd be heartbroken if the god we worship left in a hurry. I mean, after all, you've only just arrived here. Is this country really just a stop on your journey? You did see how the people in the streets worshipped you, right? If you were to leave us so suddenly, our city, and all of its people, would be left thinking that you abandoned Siltveld. Is that really something you want?
Of course not, but I don't have time for—
I'd go so far as to say there may even be riots and a military coup d'etat if you left us. I hope that helps you to understand just how much you mean to this nation of ours. So please, I beg you, even if it's a charade, please be the shield hero that all of us have waited for!
All right, fine. I will attend this banquet of yours if that's what you want.
Thank you. You'll be delighted to know that we've planned a room for you, and a room for each one of your followers. We ask that you please remain there until the banquet begins.
I don't want us in separate rooms. I can't imagine they'll try anything on me at this very moment. But I don't want to be alone just in case they do.
I understand your concern, sir, but we cannot treat others in the same manner we would treat the Shield Hero. Doing such a thing would be a mockery to the faith we believe in.
If it isn't too much trouble, would it be okay to prepare a room next to Master Naofumi for me?
Who gave that white tiger permission to talk?
What an absurd request to make.
Very well, Shield Hero. I'll have it prepared immediately.
While there's still time before the banquet, I'd much rather go out and explore the town than stay cooped up inside of a room.
The people of Siltveld would be honored to see you. How wonderful.
Okay, then let's get going.
However, I'm afraid it will take some time to make the necessary arrangements for a royal visit. Understand, a sudden visit from the Shield Hero might catch people off guard. If that happened, they'd regret not offering you a proper welcome. Such a major event requires preparations to be made. The people must be told in advance of your arrival.
All right, fine. I'll stay inside the palace. Am I at least allowed to walk around inside?
Why, of course you are. I mean, after all, this is your palace we're in.
Yet I'm on a leash. And I'm not allowed in any of the rooms as they're being renovated. So much for this being my palace. You gotta be kidding me. How many days are we gonna waste in this place?
Seeing how that went, we'd be lucky if we weren't stuck here for months.
If that happens, we won't have time to get ready for the Phoenix.
I guess you're right.
I respect their loyalty to Master Naofumi, but they're too strict with him. If they really do worship him, they should let him be.
This must be how the other heroes felt, when they were worshipped as gods in Melromark.
But even if that's true, they certainly didn't act the same. They were a lot more free-spirited than you.
I don't know, you'd have to be a pretty free spirit to ask them to give you a ship without first serving your duty to them as Shield Hero, wouldn't you say? I can't believe you were able to say that to them with a straight face.
Look, I know it sounded a bit harsh, but we don't have the time to waste parading around here.
Cut him some slack. The only reason Master Naofumi is hurrying things along like this is because he wants to help Raphtalia.
I know, you don't have to tell me.
I'm sorry. I feel like I've caused everyone trouble.
If something like this happened, he would do the same for me, right, Master Naofumi?
Where did that come from?
Well now, if it isn't the Shield Hero.
Who might you be?
My name is Jarlis, and I serve as a representative of the Lyo race. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
A lion demi-human?
I hope you're able to forgive me for only now being able to come down here and introduce myself to you.
No need to mention it.
Allow me to be frank, Shield Hero. Most of us caught wind of what you mentioned during your audience earlier with Werner. If you wish to have a ship arranged to Cutenlo, please know I'm able and willing to do such a thing for you, if that is what you desire.
I find it troubling you weren't present at the audience earlier. I have a hard time believing that someone who wasn't there would be capable of such a thing.
Very well then, I will look forward to seeing you at tonight's banquet, Shield Hero. I apologize if I've troubled you in any way.
Hey, Foal, do you know anything about that Jarlis guy we met?
Nope, sorry. It's my first time seeing this Werner guy, too.
I did warn you all he's good for his reading.
Atla!
Honestly, I don't trust either of them. But if Jarlis is willing to prepare a ship for us, I think it's pretty safe to assume he's probably not on the same side as Werner.
He may not be important enough to serve an audience, but I get the feeling that he does have some powers, so we should probably keep an eye on him. That's my impression, but what do you think?
Well, there's no telling when we'll be able to leave Siltveld if we continue letting the bird guy boss us around like this. But the lion's offer almost seems too good to be true, doesn't it?
And if we were to side with one of them, I have a feeling it would lead to making an enemy out of the other.
Well, in that case, I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
This is all too complicated for me. I'm hungry. When are we eating?
Soon enough. Cutenlo is a long ways off, but we'll get there.